Well, good morning. Brett with Spofford Homestead. I'm back out looking at the peanuts. You see, I've got a pretty woolly row. They have really spread out well. And, well, you know, there's weeds in there. There it is. But the weeds wasn't what I was going to show you. I'm going to see if I can get the video down here where I can show you how they are. Well, for one, you can see how they spread out. They just laid out. But the neat thing about that is they root in. And I'm going to see if I can find a good specimen to show you the roots. They're so woolly, it's hard to get in here and do this. I'm sorry if I'm making you drunk with the camera, but this one right here is a prime example. There's a root right there. And there was one right here. So I just pulled it up by accident. I can get everything out of the way. That little white thing right there was stuck in the ground. As these layers come up, you can see this one's got a layer in the top. These sticking straight up. These are kind of laid down. These are flat on the ground. They come up, they lay over, and they root to the ground. This one's got a pretty good root. I don't want to pull them up because everywhere them roots hit the ground, it'll grow in the ground, it'll make another peanut. It won't make a big bunch on them. But it'll make a peanut here and a peanut there. Everywhere the root hits, it'll make an extra one. Goes back to that old video I made about the supply and demand. The plant's main job is to reproduce itself, is to make seed. These have really grown good. I've got till in the end it just won't grow. It happens sometimes, but these down here have done really well. These down here are looking good enough. I kind of wished I'd made 2 rows, but I really didn't have room with everything else. That'll give you something else to think about on the peanuts, though. Yeah, you can see all the blooms too. You see how the different layers there. You've got some on the ground, you've got some that's growed off of it, it's sticking out. Some that's coming straight up. They all start laying out, and these new ones that's standing straight up will spread out, and they'll be attached to the ground in so many places it'll be hard to even get them started. But once you figure out how they run, a lot of times you can find them peanuts. I do have ground cover down this side, and I put my corn stalks down on the other side. I didn't have time to put the ground cover down. I just throwed my corn stalks down. I was pulling sweet corn, and it does pretty good. It puts nitrogen in the ground. It helps keep the weeds down. Of course, they're going to rot and feed the plants a little bit. All that stuff I put in the corn should come back out as it rots. And like I said, peanuts are going to be here for a long time, so we have time for the corn stalks to rot down. We'll probably dig these around October just to make sure they're done. But there's you a update on peanuts. I hope there's somebody out there growing peanuts with me. Take care.